Today we are playing some Delirium. This deck did very well in the challenges this past weekend. It seems pretty great to me. Of course, fear of missing out. Phenomenal Delirium payoff. Lets you attack twice with your Balustrade Wurms or other large nonsense. Lets you get 2 pumps of Hunter's Talent, which is kind of silly. Omnivorous Flytrap, pretty phenomenal card. Seems like a solid deck to me. Done very well this past weekend. I'm excited to see how it performs. Yeah! Nice curve. Nice interaction. If we do well, we'll keep playing this for a little bit. If we do badly, I might play CFT's Azorius list afterwards. That deck seems... Love me some Builder's Talent, of course, of course. Oh, who was it that mentioned doing well with the Kaya list recently? Oh, Pepion. Well done. I'm glad the Kaya list is treating you well. I love Kaya. What a good card. Yeah. Alright, well. Guess we're just gonna ditch a land or a torch. We're against an island. Against an island, double torch is probably not actually very good, is it? I really want to get an instant in the yard. Lands help me worm. Seems good. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. Take 8. You know, it's going pretty good. Although we did just play this artifact enchantment graveyard deck against Tranquil Throwback last match. So, you know, that was not necessarily enjoyable. Going pretty good other than that. How's it going for you? It sounded like you had a good cube con. I know nothing about what my opponent's doing. They've shown me 0 cards other than the Otter card. So, I don't know. I don't really know. Could board in some stuff as a graveyard hate. Or for that graveyard hate. I guess we can bring in Abrade's Otter combo. Maybe, yeah. Oh, we've played some Pearl of Wisdom on stream. Yeah, maybe Barrage? Yeah. Might be better than Torch. Helps kill Ral. That's what they're doing. Yeah, Pearl of Wisdom is like a fine divination. You're playing the Otter talent, which I think is a good card. I like that card. Well, slightly awkward mana, but you know. Hey, now that sounds pretty good event then, or? Hell yeah. Well done on the certification as well. Very clunky card of insanely high upside. Yeah. Guess I would agree with that. Definitely a little clunky. Oh my fucking god. Uh-huh. Well, time to see if Patchwork Beastie can outpower Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Apparently I should just bring in Pick Your Poison in matchup. What is going on? Other than them missing land drops. I just don't know what the opponent's doing. I'm very lost right now. It's all very strange and confusing out here. Is it Rao is ladder viable? I do like Rao, wrong land obviously. I do like Rao a lot as a card. Rao is a very impressive card, for sure. Just finding the home for Rao is tough. Yeah, Kai is just a good top end. I think Builder's Talent is one of the best cards you can play in the mono white lists. In fact, I think it's like kind of egregious that almost no one plays it. That card is genuinely absurd. And Kaya is one of the best things to do with Builder's Talent. Dog. Hey, Shay. Even in Blue-White Synthesizer, you play Builder's Talent? Yeah, the card is amazing. It does everything. It's like a Wall of Omens that draws you 5 +1/+1 counters and the best card in your deck. Often for less mana than it normally costs. I don't know what to say. It's just good living. You know? Just good living. Oh my god, this freaking Soldrin. I am losing my mind. Also makes the deck not fold instantly to Brotherhood's End. Yeah, I kind of hate how normal mono white is built. I'm not gonna moan about it on stream anymore, though. Exciting card. Oh, about the synth decks. Yeah. Sorcery. Obviously, they can take me off of it immediately, but... Oh, if I played the Copperline Gorge earlier, I could play all of this. I guess if I do this, they take 10. Pretty good. I already complain about that. Get in there, my mighty Balustrade Wurm. Oh, the synth decks. Yeah, that makes sense. Synth decks don't seem great against Brotherhood's End. What am I getting rid of? The Skullspore? Sure. Dayline. Oh. Starting to wish I kept the hand with 10 million. Oh my god, I should have played Commercial District. I'm really silly. I feel like I've not been playing this deck at peak efficiency. Yeah, instantly punished, or whatever. Say its name. Oh boy. Still some worms. Some wormy friends. They say as I die on turn 2. Really couldn't go any other way, could it? On 6. Oh, did it? Yeah, it's really inconsistent whether it preserves them or not. Most of the time it doesn't. Most of the time it doesn't. Alternac's just like kind of crappy. I don't know. The list I saw was playing Alternac, but like, Alternac gives me very sus vibes. The chance that you like hit 3 copies of Say Its Name and aren't already killing them. Yeah, maybe you're right, no. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just being silly. Do an amazing start here. A high roll is really good. That's true. Yeah. Also, I really like boarding out Say Its Name because the card is horrendous. Yeah, y'all are probably right. This is reasonable sideboarding, but let's try it. Can't destroy a leyline, sadly, but we have Beastie plus removal. Can't really complain about that too much. Torch now or wait? The eternal question. Probably wait. Otherwise, I just kind of lose to them having a second creature in hand. Oh boy, that is so bad for me. Well, if I torch now, I get to play my Flytrap next turn. I guess I would really like to do, and I do have a lot of removal in my deck at the moment. Free golden store, thank you. Already being claimed. No idea how I ever win this game. Oh, sacking Beastie to torch. I did miss that. You're right. That was bad. I agree. I mean, I'm not really winning if I block. I'm also stone dead if I don't. I don't know. If I double block, I just lose the game to all the stuff I lose to anyway. They have it. They have it. Amazing. Sorcery? Sorcery. So I double block on no blocks, I believe I agree. Alright, I gotta kill him. No time like the present. They aren't quite dead next turn, but really close. No. Oh my freaking god. Okay. Okay. Well, the Heartfire's on defense, and we have a torch the tower, so that's pretty. Alright. I would like to torch your Heartfire hero, please. Beautiful. Just mono red things. Classic mono red. Alright, game free. Game free. It's a shame this doesn't untap the Wrenn and Realmbreaker, because then you could untap, hold open torch off your blocker. That would be pretty sick. Keep a ley line and draw badly, so lose, indeed. It's fine, we're gonna lose game 3 anyway, because we're on the draw against mono red. But alright, no ley line. No ley line. We take those. We take those. I want to get this beastie going instead of holding open torch. Tapping creature lands is a little good. Maybe a little too good. Maybe when people start playing these cards in Legacy that untap their Gaia's Cradles, you have to like question what you're doing for a minute. You know? People were doing that, yeah. Oh no, the big one people do that would do. I don't know if Shakes the World ever did it, but the one that makes a 5/5 land saw Legacy play. The like regrowth, make a 5/5, draw a card, Nissa. That one did see Legacy play in Elves for a while. As like a 1 or yeah, Kaladesh Nissa saw play as like a 1 or 2 of in Elves. It was very sick. It's also like a bit silly from the perspective of Elves is so good against creature decks and so bad against unfair decks that every card that like seems mainly good in fair matchups always seems a bit weird, but yeah. Tapping Cradle is just kind of great. Right. This is acceptable. 2 types. Double Torch is spicy. Back the daily deals. Oh, we already have. Am I allowed to just like Hunter's Talent this? Seems a little risky. Yeah, need exactly Veil. Indeed. I kind of wonder if those decks should just be on 4 Veil sometimes. I feel like if I was playing the mono red deck, I would probably just have the full 4 Veil. I feel like a lot of people do that anyway. I guess I don't know for certain. I feel like I see a lot of lists that just have like 2 or 3 Veil. Leyline. Like, not spook. Holy shit. Okay, land. Take it. Sure. Good start. Eventually we will kill them. Freaking God. Yeah, I agree, Alex. Standard is like S tier at the moment. Modern seems pretty mid, is my perspective. Other takes are allowable, but that's where I'm at. We'll cast my 2/4. Powerful magic. I'm trying to figure out if I want to go to Birmingham or not. A bit of me feels like I should. I'm trying to get back into like the competitive magic grind. A bit of me feels like I shouldn't, because it's like one of the only modern tournaments I'm ever gonna play. And I know nothing about modern and would have to learn a whole new format for it. And I don't know if I don't know if it's worth. Also, it's like not super likely to actually lead to the regional championship or pro tour in any meaningful way. And those are the things I really care about. So, who knows? Good evening, Evelyn. Modern is very modern right now. After half analyst is tier 1. You try and tempt me. However, I'm pretty sure even that's not enough to get me excited, because I'm not going to buy Aftermath Analyst. If I was to play Modern, I would just borrow like 70% of the cards for energy off of VV. Piece together the rest myself. How's it going? It's going pretty good. Not much to complain about. Well, we briefly have 5 types. Unfortunately, that will not last, you know. If I level this up, I can then, like, also hold open Pawpatch and maybe cycle it for the 5th land to kill them in a timely manner. That sounds kind of good. We have an instant. Have to, right? Yeah. Wondering is really not a good play pattern. I do not disagree. I think if I was in charge of the modern ban list, Wondering would have been yeeted out of the format a long time ago, but hey, here we are. Unfortunately, I am not in charge of the modern ban list, so. I mean, they did just release a whole graveyard synergy set. It makes sense to have a safety valve, right? In the form of Ghost Vacuum. I don't think it's unreasonable. It's obviously a very strong piece of graveyard hate, but Rest in Peace is literally in the format. I worry that casting the Worm is the only way I can lose this game, and I should just hold open Torch. Zero amount of crime. It's kind of cool that you can do that with Vacuum, honestly. Play another Flytrap, maybe, yeah. I kind of like doing this. If I spike Delirium, it's pretty upset for me. Yeah, we have multiple instants, we have multiple sorceries over multiple lands. So as long as I don't take a creature, I get to have Delirium for 1 turn. So I think I'm just gonna take Commercial District. Because getting in for 7 damage and making my Flytrap 4 power seems pretty phenomenal. And then I get to hold open Torch, hold open Food. Yeah, this seems great. Dunk. So now they have to survive Balustrade Wurm next turn. Obviously, Ghost Vacuum can take me off Delirium, but only barely. I can actually kind of just regain it with Torch if I want, by sacking this talent. Ooh. Okay. Pretty spicy. The vacuum is now gone, though. It's gonna be like super easy for them. They have Flytrap and just bash on in. Yeah, they have to kill us this turn, and they have to do it through Torch and with us on 6 life. So it's not the easiest. Also, we get to give one of our creatures trample. I shouldn't have put counters on this. I should have just loaded up on this because it's going to get trample. Anyway. Seems pretty hard for them to live. They have essentially 2 different creatures they have to block. And we have Torch open. Oh my goodness. Alchemical, thank you for 57 entire moths of support. That is 114 wings of support. when you think about it. You think about it really hard. Quite a mouthful to say. I agree. All right. Seems painful. Hey shops, welcome. All right, we are winning some matches. I've got to say, so far I'm not like the most impressed by the stack. I would like to get in a couple more matches. Yeah, I agree, Faye. That's definitely my main suspicion about the stack. I feel like you want to be doing things on turn 2 instead of milling yourself. You have to say its name if you snack. Spectacular. This deck would be great if block constructed exists. Yeah, this would be a block constructed banger. Oh my god. Well, unfortunately, the main had the singular good card in their deck, and now we can never win. That's fun. This is literally 2 types. I don't want to keep it. Anyway. Literally 2 types, and yeah. Oh, it would have been all 4 types, because this is an instant. I'm so bad. Wait, are you real? For real, Faye? Wait, you're not joking, right? That's crazy. That's so wild. I love Liliana Dreadhorde General. Damn. I don't know if that card's good enough nowadays. I guess, like, Standard was pretty horrifically powerful when it was last in Standard. It might actually be good enough nowadays. I feel so dead. You see, the problem is, my opponent is playing busted cards whilst I am playing pretty good limited res. Also, the not leaving this in the yard for Delirium was kind of a problem, you could say. Last time you can remember a grindy 6-drop was actually playable in Standard. Hey, Eternal Wanderer. Eternal Wanderer is a banger. The card is, like, genuinely very underplayed. And has been the entire time it's been in Standard. I think literally there is not a single point in the, like, year and a half since it was printed where Eternal Wanderer has not been an underplayed card in Standard. Oh wait, they're printing Vivian Reed? That's the 5 mana one, right? I adore the 5 mana Vivian. That card is, like, staggeringly good. I played so much of it. Common creature. We only have 5. Drafting. Sorry, that's the perfect comment, Kyber. That's like peak. I'm so happy you said that. You have no idea. Oh my god. I've literally been spending this entire stream complaining about how this feels like a limited deck. Amazing. Oh, did they make another? What's the other 5-mana Vivian? I genuinely can't remember. The only one I can remember is the super busted one that made Baneslayer Angel unplayable. Monsters Advocate, yes! Oh, I really shouldn't. I literally like top 8'd a major event with that card in my list. Should really remember it exists. I should maybe remember that's a card that exists. Why am I still playing the game? Well, that was horrendous. Fortunately, I do not think it's going to get much better for us post-board. Vivian Reed was like honestly kind of format warping. I think Vivian Reed was the first time I ever looked at a card and felt like it just made a whole list of cards in the format essentially unplayable. Just like any big flyer, don't put it in your deck. Don't even consider it. Any big enchantment, don't bother. That specific format was really good, it's true. I'm complaining about format warping, but like the gameplay and the decks and everything were like peak. So good. Oh, this is really good for Delirium purposes. Yeah, it lets me have like actually just straight up have Delirium. Yeah, I should probably just. I mean, specifically, it was like 4 and 5 mana creatures that became unplayable. You know, obviously you're like, oh, I should have minused. I'm so bad. How am I this bad at Magic? I've just not played with this card in like a year. Obviously, I should have minused. Anyway, we're here now. No self-deffies. Get Vigilance? I guess they can't Sun for me next turn. Wow. Red Tidebinder W. Every day you wish Spell Piercers in Standard, except when it's in Standard. Being mean to your friend. Has your friend considered being better at Magic? I don't know if I discard this land or not. If I don't, I get to attack them for free. So that runs into Sunfall. I might just want to minus anyway. I mean, we can return the Balustrade regardless. Yeah, War Standard was honestly alright. I think War Standard was like very clearly a pretty big downgrade from like the previous couple standards, but it was still pretty good in the grand scheme of things. We have a Flytrap. I guess they kind of want to be able to attack my Wrenn anyway, though. Okay, Nor, but have you considered I should be perfect at all times, always? Have you considered that? I don't think you're considering that enough. I already am. Aww. Ducks. Okay, the Vigilant Lands with FOMO kind of slap. I'm not gonna lie. I think FOMO just kind of slaps. True. True. How many Domain and Overlord decks are going to be a wild? I don't know. I don't actually think they're that good. I think the Domain decks are like really format warping in that they strongly dictate what decks are playable. But I also kind of think that like as long as you build your deck correctly, Domain can look pretty pathetic against you sometimes. I don't know. Overrepresented in Worlds? Interesting. I think it's going to be like represented to a similar amount as online and in challenges, which I guess is still like a pretty high representation. Oh, by the way, chat, how do we feel about this headband? Hairband, whatever. This has no frets. Can kill beans though. Probably Malik. Better. It's cute. Thank you. You've had an H for a headband. Honestly accurate. This color matches the top, so it's beyond excellent. Honestly, that bit is entirely accidental, but we take the wins that we can get, you know? You thought it was a headphone strap? Nah, it's a headband. Okay. My ears are very uncovered. I don't wear headphones when I'm streaming anymore. The problem is, the headphones are fine for the first hour or two, but after a while, my ears just want to be free, so... I wonder if this is meant to inty here. Very plausible. You get hearing. Is that? I assume that's not actually the case. Is this really the? To be, there's 4 question marks there. So really, there's no way to know if it's clickbait or not. 4 entire question marks. Do I want to like pitch a land for a counter? Probably just kill this. Real. I didn't say it was clickbait. I didn't say it wasn't clickbait. It's just an honest question. Any time you play a standard deck, you should sit down and ask yourself, am I playing the best deck in standard right now? How do we ever beat Rest in Peace? These streams are broadly me exploring standard decks and figuring out if they're good. Correct. Oh, I gets it. Very cozy yet spiky stream. Honestly, that's like kind of accurate. I don't exclusively play the best deck all the time, but I am broadly trying to like learn and figure out what's actually good in the format. I need to do well in BML, y'all. Is necessary. All right, NT. You know what? Solid. If they had Sunfall on a fight, yes, but I might swap decks beforehand. Not intentionally playing underpowered decks. I would agree with that. So. If I end up playing an underpowered deck, it's purely because it underperforms my expectations. Not doing a cool outpost for the specific deck we're playing right now, of course, but also very much so. I activate Ridgeline. I don't get to cast the thing I draw off Inti, but I do get to hit them for 10 billion. So that's probably pretty good. I guess I really want to put a counter on Inti, right? This is a nice looking block constructed deck, yeah. Kinda how I have been feeling. You know, you're not wrong. I am very impressed that someone did so well in the showcase with this deck. Because I believe my sentiment is that it is resoundingly okay. And that I would probably never play it again after today. No matter how much someone tried to convince me. We have been winning. I just feel like we've been winning because my opponent's, like, been running badly. I don't know. The deck feels very fine. Ham sandwich and Spiker showcase. True. Alright, Kaiba, I'm gonna quickly make a deck because I really want to play it against Mono.